I remember a long time ago hearing about a new game on Kickstarter called Next Car Game. It introduced the idea of realistic driving physics amongst being one of the first great examples of technology in video games, with your car taking damage in seemingly every possible way. The idea that your car could get so fucked up and still drive was not only hilarious, but fun as all hell. I don't really remember what happened to Next Car Game, but it was long after discovering that game that I had heard of BeamNG.drive, which is basically a modern day Next Car Game with a lot more updates and a lot more physical capabilities. After playing it for over 100 hours, I can safely say I shouldn't be allowed to legally drive a vehicle due to my horrid imagination alone. Oh no. Another great feature BeamNG offers is mod capability. There's a mod community where you can download mods from the repository that other players have uploaded. I personally love the Crash Test Dummy mod. It's my personal favorite. I use it all the time. And talk about fucking exploration. The maps in this game are huge and plentiful, and there's even more on the mod workshop. I mean, even if you're as casual as someone who's looking for a game to just drive around, this game has you covered. There's plenty of area for you to drive your car around and even listen to music. Unfortunately, there's no in-game radio, so if you want, I guess you'll have to open up Google Chrome or whatever browser you use, turn on some Spotify, and put on the most demonic shit you've ever heard in your life, because this game is cursed. But let's back up for a sec. If you're an avid player like me, you're probably wondering, how the fuck am I playing online? First of all, it's important to note that this game does not have multiplayer support. When you download the game on Steam, you aren't given an option for any sort of server connections. Yeah, that's another mod. It's called BeamMP, and it works really well for the most part. It can be janky due to the server's poor quality sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, Dud and I only experience moderate disruptions. And I wasn't kidding about the map size. If you know what you're doing, you really can go anywhere. Out of bounds, in an endless flat pit, off of a cliff, you name it.
Yo, is that a cop on that bridge? Yo, why the fuck you bum it past the J, dog?
There's even this stupid little mini mode thing that you can do where if you hold control, you can just rip shit off your car. Or if you grab a specific part of your car, you can throw it around in a hilarious fashion. It doesn't have much point, but it's so funny.
Where them crazy boys at? Well, they're decapitated.
Make no mistake, this is a horror game.
Yo, that better not be a cop up ahead.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, to put it in perspective, the windshield has completely gone through the neck of one of my dummies. Don't worry, I know a shortcut. See, it worked. Get off there.
Yo, boss, you seen this? Jeep doing some funky things.
Like I said, sometimes the fun can be interrupted by other players spamming the queue for some fucking reason. So when you go into it, just keep in mind that the servers are not going to be perfect. Your game's probably going to crash a couple times if you play with friends.
Get off of there.
The sound is also very well done. When you're driving or crashing or even honking your horn, the sounds act as they would in reality, with reverbs in tunnels and echoes in the distance.
I'm going this way now.
The base game has a plentiful amount of starting vehicles, but the repository allows you to download more. Customization is a little complex, but each car has unique features that can be edited down to the core engine, along with various different types of the same vehicle. It's like a mad scientist experiment. You can't stop discovering cool shit. For just $30 standard price, it can seem like a bit much to the casual player, but it has been well worth the price over the years I've spent driving around in it. In a way, it's almost therapeutic, at least when you're not driving around like a fucking psychopath. I wouldn't recommend driving in first person unless you're a real thrill seeker. I don't know if it's because the game is designed really well, or if I have good headphones, or if I'm just a little girl, but I can name a few times where I've physically jumped out of my seat due to a collision.
That is a pretty cool car.
Trust me, okay? You don't want to be in first person for some of these crashes.
Dude, my dummy got wrapped up in your fucking bumper. It's terrifying. Oh my god.
Overall, there's just too much fun to be had with this. A lot of the time, Dustin and I played cops and robbers, and I was just some hillbilly crackhead driving on a go-kart. Your imagination runs wild here.
Oh no.
That was fucking wild.
Dude, I got murdered. It's so funny because it looks like I'm actually driving the go-kart. That looks terrifying in first person.
I've never laughed harder in my life than when I played this with Dud, Tommy, and Brian. This game is perfect for when you're sad or even angry. It's just a nice gift to the player base that supports it so much. I mean, this mod alone is really great.
Don't respawn yet. I'm gonna show you what it's doing for me.
I don't know what's this. Looks mildly uncomfortable. Oh, my engine died. Sad day. $100.
I didn't even have to do anything that time.
Embarrassing wreck. Man, I hate police officers so much. I'm gonna crash into the next fucking car I see.
I just have to comment on this. I look like fucking Wile E. Coyote in this still.
What the hell?
I came back and all I saw was my go-kart wobbling. Peanut butter granola bar is fucking whoa. Can't wait to go home and see the kids and my wife, who I love very much. Man, this granola is to die for. Whoa, almost went off the road there, Frank. Calm down. I need gas.
Didn't you hear the circus is in town?
Man, my wife and kids are gonna love this granola. Hey, baby. Oh, is he awake? Let me talk to him. Hey, buddy. Daddy loves you. Daddy oh, shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck, I don't know what just happened.
I'll tell you what just happened.
At least you got to say it. What are you doing?
A fucking murder just happened.
Oh god, I need a hospital. Oh fuck.
Oh, he's about to drown.
And my guy just got ruined. He's in a coma.
As previously mentioned, if you know what you're doing, you can basically go anywhere on any map that is otherwise inaccessible to the player by simply throwing your car using the control and click thing. Once your car touches wherever you want to go, just quickly tap insert and your car will respawn there magically. Currently, we're on the map Utah, which is huge. I can't even put it to words really. The footage speaks for itself in terms of the size of this game.
I fucked up. I hope you're proud of yourself, officer, because you just murdered a fucking boy. You fucking four-eyed galoot. How'd you not see him?
In conclusion, what else can I say? It's a super cool driving simulator with amazing physics and mechanics that set it apart from other games of its genre, dare I say probably the best in its category. There's a strange eeriness to the game's quiet and humble atmosphere, but it doesn't distract you from enjoying the experience overall. If you're looking for something fun to do with friends or even by yourself, I highly recommend you give BeamNG a shot. It's satisfying and it helps that the game is still being supported after all these years. My only advice, don't play in first person, whatever you do.